Joined by Jimmy Lawson. Well, Jimmy, you're heading home this weekend, wrestling at Rutgers, just down the road from your hometown. What's that experience going to be like for you?
It's going to be fun. I mean, I get to see a lot of family, some of them I haven't seen since August. Obviously, Rutgers, there's a little bit of history there, so it's going to be good going against these guys come Sunday.
How many members of the friends and family are going to be in attendance, do you think?
Quite a few, but apparently the match is already sold out. So as many tickets as I can round up, that's how many is going to be there besides the ones who already pre-purchased. I would say probably about like 9 or 10.
Let's talk about your year so far. What are you pleased with about how you've wrestled so far this year?
I'm just pleased with how I've made the improvements I've made. Yeah, my wrestling style is not quite the same as it was in high school, and you know, you expect change, especially when you're going against great competition at the college level, especially wrestling in the Big Ten. You're going to go against guys that, you know, you're going to have to make adjustments and stuff like that. So far, it's going good. I've definitely improved on my feet, my conditioning-wise. You know, that's what happens when you're in a great room. So I'm just looking forward to how everything's going to transpire come March.
What's the transition been like for you to get back into wrestling? You're obviously a little bit unique in the fact that you've been away from wrestling a little bit, but now that you've had a few months and you're back into the groove, what was the biggest challenge in that?
I mean, obviously it takes a while, especially from being out of sport for 2 years. I mean, I think the hardest thing to get back was just the natural flow of things, you know. Not so much the confidence, just mechanics and stuff, you know, being out that long. And like, even though I wrestled in between those football years, it's not quite the same as competing against top level guys. I mean, I was away from 2 years wrestling against that competition, and then having to elevate my game and come back off a 2-year hiatus is definitely hard. But the thing that's made it easier is the fact that I'm with Penn State, and you know, there's nothing but great talent in this wrestling room, so you always get an opportunity to better yourself. I feel like every day I've improved, and you know, my goal is just to keep improving and, you know, help my team win a national title.
With all that being said, what technically are you working on right now? What do you need to do to take that next step?
More so improve on top. You know, my game on my feet's not quite as crisp as I would like it to be. I mean, my goal is not just to be a good wrestler; it's to be a dominant wrestler. You know, in my mind, I have a long way until I get there, so you can never stop improving. There's a lot of things I could work on to become a better wrestler.
Take the fans inside this wrestling room and how competitive things have been for you in here. What do you like about this atmosphere and the way that you train in here?
You never know. You never know who's going to step up. Obviously, you know, the last couple of months I've been going through a position battle with John. He's a great wrestler, and it's definitely good working out with him every day. That's the one great thing about being here. You always have someone that can take your spot, or that will take your spot, and if you don't put your best foot forward every day, they will end up taking your spot, and that's just the great thing. You just got to push yourself every day, try to better yourself every day, and that's the great thing about being here.
What are you looking forward to between now and the end of the year? What has you excited about what's coming up?
Well, I mean, last year, obviously, I wasn't wrestling this time. You know, reading about Penn State, you know, around this time I was already committed here, so I'm excited. I mean, all I could really do was watch it from afar, you know, go on the Penn State website, look up highlights and stuff there, and, you know, watch the national tournament on TV. My goal is to be there and, you know, do great when I get there. And, you know, I'm just excited to actually be in the spotlight instead of watching from afar.
Well, good luck this weekend at Rutgers and enjoy the trip back home.
Thank you.